everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well. This video is sponsored by 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below, as Ben Davis has done recently. Ben, thank you very much for that. The purchase that you made, the commission that the channel would normally get, will be going on to Isla's fight. So please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase retro kits from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s, including the 1976 home shirt that inspired this season's home kit, the 1980 Trevor Brooking FA Cup final shirt that inspired this season's away kit. There's also the Boys of 86 in there, the Paolo Di Canio 99-2000 home and away strips, loads of things that you'll really like. There's also West Ham colour inspired Admiral, Umbro, track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out as well. Perfect in time for Christmas. You know, we've only got about a week, or not even, only a few days left before we can actually get presents for Christmas done on time. So guys, if you want to get some retro shirts, now is the time to do it. Any purchases made through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally get for the next 15 purchases will be going directly to Isla's fight. So thank you very much for any purchases that you may be making. Now, this is the preview of West Ham away at Southampton at St Mary's Stadium at 5:45 kickoff in the Premier League on Saturday evening. So as always, let's talk about the opposition first of all. Since the first game we ever played them in 1899 under Thames Ironworks, we've played them 173 times, won 77, drawn 46 and lost 50. Our last 6 results with them was we've won 4, drawn none and lost 2. Now, as you guys will remember from the preview that myself, AJ from Kiwi Hammers and Baz Cox did of the fixtures early in the year, this is probably the best team. You could probably describe that they are definitely AJ's favourite team.
See, I hate Southampton with a passion. I cannot stand them. They are one of the teams that I despise the most. They're just absolute shit, because in a way they're like Palace, right? The beginning of the season you think, oh yeah, no, they're going to go down for sure. They're like fucking cockroaches. They just don't die. No, I'm sorry. I've got a couple of Southampton fans, and I can't stand. No, they're just one of those teams that piss me off. No, 4-0, thank you, done, next.
Now, Southampton are 18th in the table at the moment, 1 point behind us with winning 4 games, drawing 3 and losing 9. So a very big game for us. I hate to say it's a big game because we're not even in the middle of the season yet, but it is a big game because there is a lot at stake for both sides. Now, turning to Southampton's top goal scorers, it wouldn't surprise you to know that Gio from Hammers Chat's favourite player, Danny Ings, is their highest goal scorer with 11 goals and 1 assist with a 60% conversion rate. The next top goal scorer from there is James Ward-Prowse, again no surprise, with 4 goals and 1 assist. PremierInjuries.com are showing that Stuart Armstrong is the only injury, but Hassan Hootel, I think you pronounce it that way, Hassan Hootel, has confirmed he is back in training, so he's looking possible for this weekend, but Valeri is still out with a virus. Now, 63% of you guys that are watching these videos aren't subscribed to the channel, so please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get to know when new content is going up. We're still at the 1247 mark. It's a bit of a disappointment that nobody's really signed up over the last week or so. So guys, please, if you like the content, then by all means, please do so. Now, turning to West Ham news now, it's no surprise to any of us that this is basically Pellegrini's make or break game. It is rumoured that Allardyce, Moyes, Pardew, and even Harry Redknapp, who is the leading favourite at the moment, along with junior managers Steve Potts and Kevin King, are all apparently going to be considered for caretaker manager managers if no long-term appointment can be agreed should Pellegrini be dismissed at some point. There's also talk about Enzo Maresca, I think he pronounced that, Pellegrini's second assistant as caretaker manager, is apparently he was the one that took the training that caused us, and his tactics as well, that caused us to win at Chelsea the other week. It forced them wide, and you know, it worked. We got 3 points. We played very, very well in that game. There's also it's also come out recently that the players do like his training sessions as well. But of course, X has confirmed that some of the players like him and some of the players don't, as you get with all managers. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen with that. But Maresca has got Premier League experience. He was a centre midfielder for West Brom. He made 18 appearances. Sorry, he was 18 and made 47 appearances and scored 4 goals in the 18 months that he was there. He came in on a free and went on a free, so he probably wasn't the best at that point. But at least he's got Premier League experience. He knows what the Premier League's all about for clubs of our level. And that's what we need. That's the sort of manager that we really, really need at the moment. Now, obviously, our last game was the Arsenal loss. If you want to watch my reaction video, click up here. Apologies, guys, that I didn't I didn't mention a lot of the game because I was very, very angry with everything that's going on, and it's still quite raw for me at the moment as well. But I'm sure, as a result, you know, the only recap I'm going to do for this video is that we lost 3-1 after being 1-0 up at half-time. Now, there's also stories coming out that we're looking to bring Darren Randolph back from Middlesbrough. I think it's about 5 or 6 million. I think something like that was being touted around. And we're also looking to sell Roberto and Ajeti in the January transfer window, or at the very, very least, the summer window next year. It's a real shame. I mean, I feel sorry for both of them. I really, really do. You know, Yeti's got potential, but he's just not good enough. And Roberto, just I have no idea what's going on there. It really, really is crazy. I mean, I can understand that we're going to get rid of him hopefully in January. But if we do, and we could bring Randolph back, fine. I'm sure we'll be happy with that. You know, Middlesbrough aren't doing very well in the Championship at the moment, and I'm sure that. But all the Middlesbrough fans I've seen on Twitter have seemed to suggesting that he's too good for him. So, you know, that's the thing. So maybe he should come back. I wouldn't mind seeing him back. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you want to see Darren Randolph back. But, as I say, if we get rid of Roberto and Ajeti and we bring Roberto back, we have to get 2 more strikers. If we're not going to promote through the youth, which I'll come on to when I talk about the starting 11, but then we have to go out and get us at least 2 strikers in the summer. At least. But to make matters worse, PremierInjuries.com are showing that Yarmolenko's out with a back injury, and also that Creswell was out with a hamstring injury that he picked up during the Arsenal game. But Pellegrini didn't mention anything about that, or either player, in the pre-match conference yesterday. So there's a good chance that either or both could be in contention for Saturday. Reed is also working well without pain, so that's very, very good news as well. But no surprise that Wilshere is still having some pain while he's doing training. But at least he's training. That's the main thing. He's having starting 11 training squads. You know, it's good. I'm glad, but I honestly don't think we're going to see him ever again. Now, Pellegrini's comments in the pre-match conference didn't exactly fill me with somebody that knows what's going on. I've mentioned it a few times beforehand. One of the things he said, well, one of the 2 things I want to talk to you about, he said that I always think as a manager that the results of the team depend on individual performances of a player. Yep, it does. But after that, you can work on tactical, physical and technical work, but the performance of the players decides the game. Yes, again, that's correct. We must try to work with the players and give them confidence. Yes, but they are doing what you're telling them to. You are the one that's making the selections. You are the one, you know, you are the one that is culpable for this. I always say that it is 10% the manager, 90% the players, and I stand by that. But at the same point, that 10% is the training ground, is the formation, is the players being picked. That's the thing. It's a big, big 10%. Pellegrini also went on to say, we know a couple of wins can raise our team up the table. We are always talking in the way we must try to do it and not to change all that we're doing. So therefore, we're going to be going out and playing shit football by the sounds of it, because Pellegrini is refusing to change. He's absolutely refusing to change how we're going about things. So as a result, we need massively drastic changes to the starting 11. So now let's talk about it. Now for me, the starting 11 is Martin in goal, Fredericks at right back, Balbuena and Ogbonna making up the centre back pairing with Creswell at left back should he be fit. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that Diop is in contention to be back into the starting 11, and fair enough, but it's the lesser of two evils. I personally would prefer to have Balbuena in there because he needs a bit more game time. If Diop's is in there, then fair enough. I'm not bothered, but there. Snodgrass out on the right for me. I know he hasn't had the best of games, but name me a player that has recently. Noble and Rice in the midfield. I would put on Nathan Holland on the left wing. I really would start him. He's not looked too bad over the last couple of games where he's made his appearances. He needs a run out. That for me, that's what I would do. And here's a surprise for you guys. I would have Antonio up top, of course, but I would bring Anthony Scully in from the under-23s. He's absolutely smashing it the same way that Nathan Holland is. He's got 14 goals and 4 assists from 15 games in the under-23 level. That's what I would do. I want a 4-4-2 against Southampton. I really do. Now, taking into consideration the rumours that Diop are going to come in, I'm basically put Martin in goal as always. Fredericks, Ogbonna and Diop with Creswell making up the back four. Noble and Rice as the holding midfielders. I think Pellegrini's going to put Snodgrass out on the right, Fornals out on the left, with Anderson sitting behind Antonio. I really think that's going to happen. So thank you very much for your time, guys. If you're new round here, welcome. It's great to see you. If you like what I'm doing and you want to hear more from me, then by all means, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get first notification of when all the new content is going up. There is a very good chance that I will be doing a live watch along with on the YouTube, also on Facebook and Periscope on Saturday evening, kicking it off at 20 to 6. So guys, I hope you can join me there. If you like what I'm doing, then by all means, please click the like button, and also please put your comments in the comment section below. I want to know your thoughts. Let me know your squad. Let me know your starting 11. Let me know the formation, and let me know what you think the result's going to be. As I said, it is a big game for both teams and both managers for that matter, because there is a very good chance that if we lose against Southampton, then Pellegrini's gone. There's a very good chance of that. In the meantime, guys, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I will see you Saturday evening at 20 to 6 on either Facebook and or Periscope. Links are in the description below on how to get onto those accounts. So thank you very much, guys, and I will see you very soon.